Scott Firman, we got to talk to you this week as one of the two main long poles with Pete McCartney because Duke brings in maybe the best midfield group in the country. What are you expecting when you see Miles Jones and Deemer Class across the way this weekend?
Two great athletes and two great lacrosse players. So we're going to work hard this week to emulate them in practice. And we got a pretty good tool in Matt Lane to emulate Miles Jones and his size and his shot. He's a good athlete. He's faster than a lot of people think. And then you got Class, who's a really good shooter. And as coach has preached, he's a really smart player as well. So we'll see.
Yeah, you mentioned Matt Lane, who's 6'7", one of your backup attackmen, so at least a little size out there. And Miles is about that size. When you see the way he plays, how have you noticed his game growing over your time in college lacrosse with maybe a goal scorer, but now he's also added the assists, it looks like, this season?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, like I said, you look at him and you wouldn't think he's that fast, but he's got really long legs and he uses them. And he comes down the alley, and as coaches mentioned yesterday when we were discussing him, his head is up this year, which is looking to the inside. So, I think he has just as many assists as goals. So, it's just another dimension that Pete and I have to be aware of this weekend.
What has this rivalry grown into here in your time, and how much do you guys look forward to now seeing Duke on the schedule?
It's a lot of fun. We went down there last season, and they worked us pretty good, 21-7. They tripled us up, which was pretty embarrassing. And then we met up again in the ACCs, and that was probably the most epic lacrosse game I've ever played in. And so then they're coming in this week as defending national champ in the Dome. So it's gonna be fun.
Take me back to that ACC tournament game, because that had to be the craziest game in the country all season long. You scored a couple times in the last few seconds to win it. What are the memories specifically from that game?
The last 5 minutes or so are a hollow blur, really. You got Billy Ward sticking the tying goal, and then you got Dylan scoring the game winner with time expiring. It was crazy. Stuff you see in basketball with buzzer beaters, not much in lacrosse, but we saw it last year, and it was pretty nuts.
And then when you see Duke out there, yeah, you're playing them this weekend in the regular season, but you might see them again at the ACC tournament this year, and it may come down to you and them in the biggest game of the year at the end. How do you take that in consideration, knowing that, all right, you got them this weekend, but you may see them multiple times down the line?
Right. You almost expect to see them because of the caliber program they have, and the players they have, the coaching they have. So, you kind of value that. You go through the game and you kind of take mental notes, and you get a feel for them, and you try to remember that for postseason play, because we could meet up, and we almost expect to.
All right, Scott, good luck against those Duke middies this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.